think something weird to say. I'm so jealous of John Shirk's t-shirt. Good evening, Carol and John shoppers. Welcome to New Comics on Tuesday night. Not just any Tuesday night, the Tuesday night before Free Comic Book Day. I'm jacked up. Are you jacked up?
I am jacked up.
Andrew, are you jacked up?
As much as I can be.
I like it. I like it. We'll take it. Welcome. Hi. We have a kind of a fifth Wednesday situation going on. But not really kind of, because it is a fifth Wednesday. A little weird that it's a fifth Wednesday before Free Comic Book Day, but whatever. Whatever. We got plenty of stuff. I hope you guys have been staying updated with us on Facebook. John has been slow rolling out all the fun surprise giveaway stuff. Free Comic Book Day information galore. We have Venom trade paperbacks to give out, extra free comics to give out with the Smokehouse fire truck demonstration that's going to be here on the day. We got capes. We've got Dave Michelini doing a signing. We're all really excited. I was going to do a little walk through the room for you, but we're not sure the Wi-Fi was going to work over there. So it's going to be awesome and kind of standard as far as the setup goes. There will be one line for free comic books. That leads you right into the Free Comic Book Day pit, run by yours truly for a couple of hours. And then there will be a separate line for Dave Michelini signings. That will be inside the room. So if you're showing up just to get stuff signed by him or get stuff signed first, go inside or find that line. We'll make it very clear. We're not really worried about it. But we got stuff going on all over the shop. We're really stoked. We're pretty set up over there. The books look great. We had a lot of fun. We normally don't have to do this, but comics are coming from many different distributors and different production companies this year, and they all don't really understand the rules of labeling a free comic with the ratings on it. So we did check all of the free comics this year to make sure their content is correctly labeled on our tables. So you will see a green section for all ages, you'll see a red section for mature stuff, and then the teen is labeled in between with yellow, just like a stoplight. So if you're a good driver, you're a good Free Comic Book Day getter. Right?
Exactly.
So I know a couple of you personally will screw it up, but that's because you're bad at driving. But that's okay. That's cool. Where am I going next? I don't normally stand over here.
Oh, 3 things?
3 things?
I guess 3 things.
You have anything to say?
No, I'm just very excited for Free Comic Book Day.
I really am.
It's really the cool thing about it. Beyond all the guests that'll be here, the people selling their wares and things like that, just seeing the families that come out for it. It's really great because they're starting to grow up and just more and more families are coming out. It's awesome.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I'm pretty jazzed. We've had a lot of kids in here in the past couple of weeks just looking for stuff that they want to get signed, some cool Venom covers they want to get signed, and even if they couldn't say Dave Michelini's last name, they're jazzed about it. So that's cool. I'm really stoked. We've got a lot of different vendors this year. John's daughters are helping out in a bigger capacity. Zoe's going to do the end of the line with Misty, so that's really cool. So we are jazzed. In general, not enough good things to say about Free Comic Book Day. But you're right. That's not what we're here for. You're here for the table.
Tonight.
As you can see, Dollar Book's still in attendance. We've got some easily signed Michelini stuff joined by a couple of boxes of back issues that are in order. Thank you, John Shear. So it's cool. But let's do 3 things this week, and let's show you some new books. 3 things this week. Our favorite segment. If you've never joined us, we pick 3 ridiculous things to highlight for the week. Not always our favorite thing. Sometimes just really fun to talk about. First of which being D Captain America. We said D Captain America because actually 2 weeks in a row we're getting issues of Captain America. And we wanted to mention it because last week's issue, number 9, wasn't our favorite. Kind of the middle of the storyline, didn't do a lot for us. Issue number 10, however, did. This is a great Captain America issue, and we called it our 3rd thing this week, D Captain America, because 2 people lose their heads very violently, not at the same time, but neither one of them lose their head by way of Captain America. I will say that would be cool, but it didn't happen. Cap doesn't go off the deep end that hard, Zdarsky. So that's cool. We liked Captain America, and we like when dudes get decapitated in comic books in a really awesome way.
Yeah.
Armageddon's coming.
Oh, and Armageddon's coming. So we'll talk more about that in a minute, but we got 2 books contributing to Armageddon this week, which really would have been a great 3rd thing if we would have thought about it. But let's get to our second of 3rd things. Go Chung Go. We're pretty stoked. We've got Batman, Wonder Woman, one-shot entitled Truth on it. It is a small single story about, I would call it team up, I guess.
Yeah.
Batman, Wonder Woman team up to talk about the lasso of truth. Obviously, more than just talking happens, but all is written by Jeff Loeb, which is really great. If you weren't considering giving this one shot a shot, I would reconsider. A, it's a slow week, and B, Jim Chung's artwork is incredible. I would love to see Jim Chung draw Wonder Woman on a regular basis. That's him on the cover right there doing the artwork, in case you want to go look at it. But that's also the interior of the book. And it was a great one-shot. Really solid, great story, great characterization. Includes a few ancillary characters from their world, and it just goes. It just goes and works.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful. Yeah.
If he thinks of anything else to say, he'll say it when he gets
Right.
outside the
Yeah.
table. And then the third thing this week is a bit of shame on our parts. Just a bit, a small bit. But we took a nap on this book. So we're going to say we took a nap, but thank you, Second Prince. We're talking about 51 from Mad Cave. This is issue number 1, a second printing, which we do have 3 of on the table. It came out alongside number 2 this week. And this is a delightful read. This is one that we did not give a hoot about when it came out. We had 1 copy or something, and meh. But we had a small week of stuff to read, and I read this, and boy, is it delightful. Then Andrea and John Shear read it, and now it's delightful in triplicate.
Right.
Yeah.
It is essentially a story about the president's son being an F-up and getting sent to work at Area 51, which is not exciting at all. It's like an Amazon warehouse. He scans barcodes, blah, 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 until a bunch of rednecks decide to riot and take over Area 51, and now all that technology's out in the world, and it's his fault, so he's got to solve it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a little violent. It's a little kooky. It's a little debaucherous. It's got some great onomatopoeia work, some great graphic narrative storytelling, which is good.
I like the artist in it too. I've never seen him before, and man, he does a really good job on
Yeah,
it.
kind of bold
Yeah.
to be another jock in the comic book
Right,
artist
yeah.
community.
Yeah.
JOK.
JOK jock. But yeah, that's our 3 things this week, and we're delighted by them. We didn't have to struggle for those this week at all. Andrew's bringing you to the bottom of the table to show you our dollar selection, which continues to have books added to it, and then a nice little row of graphic novels featuring Dave Michelini stories. Very easy to get signed by him. But, again, that's not what you're here for. Let's get to the new stuff. Violator, the origin story of Spawn, the most recent miniseries of his origin, collected in paperback. And then next to that, the first volume of Image's very violent final boss, collected in paperback. We're hitting a big milestone for I Hate Fairyland. They are at issue number 50 this week. I am told this is not the end of I Hate Fairyland. There is stuff still going on, and Gertie is going to keep getting bloody.
Yeah, it's taking a little break, as Scotty Young puts it. He
Okay.
puts himself in the book, but yeah, it's
Okay.
he's like, it's still going.
Okay.
Still gonna happen.
Not a saga-length break.
Right.
Next to that one, we've got issue 3 of 5 of Viking Moon. And then a fun reprint from Image this week. One we're all stoked to have back in the store. We thought Tiger's Island was a violent, sexy, fun story. Great idea and great characterization of these kidnapped women and kind of them. I guess the story's getting, they're only on issue 2. They're taking control back from this creepy billionaire who kidnapped them. So that's going to be really rad. But give issue 1 a shot now that we have it back in stock. My heartbreak of the week is in the form of Sacrificers number 21. This is the last issue of Sacrificers by Rick Remender. It is a beautiful, beautiful ending to this story. If you've been looking forward to it, your wait is over and it is satisfying. We got some Spawn stuff. First up, issue number 23 of Sam and Twitch case files. And then next to it, we've got Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn number 53. This is cover B. Oh, I switched. You switched.
Switcheroo.
All right. This is cover A. Pay attention, kids. This is cover A. This is cover B. And then we also have another third issue of White Sky. There's one on the table. So, congrats. Skinbreaker is on issue number 8. The cover you are looking at currently is cover B for claiming purposes. We had our last cover A claimed earlier today. So if you would like to swap your cover A that is in your file on your very well-managed subscription, thank you, Andrea and Ben, and you for doing your part. Claim it. There's cover B for Skinbreaker number 8. Next to it, we've got a 1 in 10 variant for $8, and then a 1 in 25 variant for $10. G.I. Joe, the Hama Files, has a reprint of G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, issue number 14. I guess it's a Destro story.
Yep.
There's cover A. and our only cover on the table. And then, much to Andrea's delight, one of her favorite miniseries. Am I wrong?
Well, I never got to read it all because there was such a huge delay.
Oh, well, it's finishing
So
up now.
I read the first half of it and loved it.
And now we're finishing up the second half. Dust to Dust number 8 came out this week.
Yeah.
Feral hits issue number 22 with a big follow-up from the silent issue of number 21. And then more G.I. Joe gets us the last Silent Missions issue. This one is Firefly. And we have one cover on the table. So if you'd like that, let us know. Then we got a couple of number ones. Lorenzo De Felici is a longtime collaborator of Robert Kirkman. He's been working in Image Comics for a while, and they gave him his own book. He wrote and drew Red Roots. Issue number 1 is a bit of a mystery. There are admittedly, by the author, 2 completely separate, seemingly for now, stories told in this book. One is about a high school teacher and some decapitated heads.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the other is about... I get like a Wetworks operative. Like, This guy knows how to take care of people, and he is on a mission that is very poorly defined in this issue. I'm sure it will be, but for now, he just knows how to take care of people. And the end of both of their stories in this issue are extremely mysterious, like out of left field mysterious. So if you want to read something new and interesting, the way we kept on talking about this book today was handing it to, like, I handed it to, or Andrea handed it to me, I handed it to John Shear, and we all looked at each other and went, how do you feel about this? Without giving anything away. So
Yeah.
I think it's a story that's going to need to be defined by you. I will say this, it's certainly not bad. It's just like, huh. So, too much said already, I said. And then our last Image number one shot this week is a tie-in with Final Boss. This is a one-shot called Masked Vigilante, so that exists in that universe. Now we got some cool collections from Marvel to kick off the Marvel end of things this week. Barry Windsor Smith, The Marvel Years, hardcover, Volume 1. I'm not as well-versed with this stuff, but I asked John Shear, and he said, it's all the stuff that's not Conan. I'm like, cool.
There you go.
So that is good to know, even though his Conan stuff is what he's well known for. He did a lot of work at Marvel, and there's a big old hardcover to prove it. Above those, some really cool slipcase editions. I'm not going to open them up and ruin the integrity of the book, but Spider-Man, the newspaper strips, are separated into years in these collections. We have one from 1977 and one from 1978, and they are really cool slipcases because they come out of the top. So this is the front presentation. This is the side presentation, which I think is gorgeous. And then you can just pull them off the shelf and pull them off the top. So they stay in the original long format of a newspaper strip, which is pretty cool. And another Spider-Man collection this week. This is a modern epic story collection. It's upside down. Sin's Past. I was like, Sui's Past? So that is completely collected there. My collection of the week, personally, Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck, is the coolest Uncle Scrooge story I've ever read. This is all 4 issues, written by Jason Aaron. It's amazing. You're amazing for getting it. You're half amazing for thinking about getting it, but just take that extra step and get all the way there. And then the last collection from Marvel this week is Star Wars Han Solo, Hunt for the Falcon, all 5 issues of the miniseries collected there. Then we've got new Ultimate stuff this week. It is the penultimate issue of Ultimates. Love that sentence. This is another one of the Asgard stories in epic poem form with some really gorgeous artwork. But we are getting the end of the Ultimate series, so it does tie in pretty heavily with the end of the world. There's your cover A. Next to it's a 1 in 25 variant. On the non-superhero side of things, we got Predator Bloodshed, issue number 3 of the miniseries. There's your cover A. Next to it's your cover B. And then the regular old superhero stuff starts off with Generation X-23, issue number 3. There's the cover we have on the table, so if you'd like it, let us know. We're on an issue 3 kick this week, It looks like. Punisher, issue number 3, written by Benjamin Percy, continues the mystery of what's going on with this Punisher, and boy, is that last page a real bang. There's cover A. Next to it, we have the awesome David Nakayama color block variant for cover B. And a 1 in 25 variant by Mason for $12. Finishing up a miniseries, Planet She-Hulk hits issue number 6. We have 2 covers for that one. There's cover A, which I do think is gorgeous. And then a 1 in 25 variant for $10. Wonder Man hits issue number 2, continuing a murder mystery, and Hellcat gets involved. Surprise, surprise. Oh, there's only one cover. I was ready to be like, cover B. And then Uncanny X-Men hits issue number 27. This one's got a bunch of covers. There's cover A. Next to it, the Marvel Rivals variant for cover B. Lyrix Lee does a cover C. I'm rhyming all over the place. And then a 1 in 25 variant to finish out the row for $10. This is an Armageddon row. I talked about Captain America number 10. They wrap up a story arc in this book, which gets us one step closer to the Red Hulk's takeover of everything? Yeah. I don't know. Find out on Free Comic Book Day. There is an Avengers issue that hits hard on that day. That's definitely one you should pick up. There's cover A. Next to it, also by Mason, a $10 1 in 25 variant, and then a 1 in 10 design cover for $8. But we're continuing the Armageddon march. Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon is a kick-ass issue. It really does dive into a secret history of the secret Captain America, and we're right in the middle of the miniseries, so like it's just exploding. It's popping off. It's really cool. It's all about to come to a head. We got 2 covers for it. There's cover A. Next to it is the Euro 1 in 25 variant for $12. Above that, another issue 3, The Deadly Hands of Kunlun. There's only 1 cover on the table. But next to it, I think we're wrapping up this miniseries.
I believe so, but there is going to be a one-shot after that as well.
Oh, that's right. We're continuing with Wiccan stuff. But issue number 5 of Wiccan Witches Road. Whoa!
Yeah.
All of them this week. But at the top of the Marvel table, I was stoked to read it. I wasn't disappointed. We've got a Doom 2099 follow-up to the previous one-shot about Doom hopping through the time stream, trying to fix his time platform. He enlists Ultron's help in this one. Probably not a great idea. No. The most fun of this issue is the Doom bots. Ultron's always going to be Ultron. The Doom bots are pretty unique in this one, and I enjoyed them. One of them is Deadpool. He modeled them all after superheroes, which is a little off-putting because they all look doomy except for the face. But yeah, great one-shot. Great one to have on the table. If you want to see Doom go hard, if you want to see Ultron go hard, it's all in here. There's cover A. There's cover B. And Peach Momoko on cover C.
Doomish.
Very doomish.
Yes. Then we got DC. So DC this week, pretty slim pickings, but they're good pickings. So the Batman Wonder Woman Truth by Jeff Loeb and Jim Chung. Great little one-shot. You need know nothing other than like, oh no, Batman's tortured and Wonder Woman has a lasso of truth. And once you know that, you're good to go. Couple little guest star appearances. Like Wonder Woman dealing with some of Batman's rogue gallery is pretty impressive. Because she doesn't really do that. So yeah, pretty cool. Great little one shot. Beautiful artwork.
I really like the part where Batman narrates and goes, "Think of the good we could do together if she was in Gotham."
Oh my gosh, that was.
I was like, "Oh my god, you're kind of right, dude."
Yeah.
Like if you would let somebody help you once in a while.
Yeah.
There's your cover A. Jim Lee cover B. Spiffy shiny foil variant for cover C. Your cover D. And Delato did a cover E.
Like, I know it never works out when Batman has a therapist. Like, it's always Hugo Strange or some jazz in his guys. But he could really use one.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah. But it's always going to be Hugo
It's
Strange.
always going to be Hugo Strange.
Next up, Zatanna gets a new number 1, but this is going to be an ongoing series. Jamal Campbell does all of the stuff in there, the writing, the drawing, and she basically turns into the Doctor Strange, the DC universe. And it is a fun little story. And what's great, as with all this new next level stuff, first issue, you need to know nothing about her. You can jump right in, and if you do, like all her history, everything like that works out perfectly. Great little story. First issue. There you go. Cover A. There's your cover B. Spiffy shiny foil variant for cover C. Your cover D. And then we have a $12 1 in 25 variant.
I love that variant. That's a great variant.
Yeah. I'm going to hold this up. So Swamp Thing by Rick Veitch, issue number 88. It was supposed to come out way back in the day, back in like 1989, and DC was like, no, we're putting the kibosh on this because there's a lot of stuff dealing with Jesus and the crucifixion and Swamp Thing being there and all this and demons and all sorts of other stuff. And they're like, no, we got to wait like 40 years before we can put that sucker out. So they did, and they did it in a way. One really cool, like backup, like give you a whole history of what went on and all that.
Yeah, they're very transparent with their information.
Yeah, and also, as Andrea pointed out, also very cool. It looks like it took like this got released right back then. So you have a Batman movie preview. You've got your whole like DC this week. Look, New Titans number 57. Like, don't miss out. Like, all sorts of cool stuff.
Picks
cool
up right
ads.
where the numbering left off.
Yeah. Fantastic little one shot. If you want to like
No, it's gonna be
4-issue miniseries.
4-issue miniseries.
Yeah, they're
okay.
gonna wrap up
the whole story.
Yeah.
There you go.
Plus,
So-
look at that cuddly little lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Michael Zulli artwork is wonderful. Next to that, Justice League Intergalactic Special. Space one shot with the Justice League. You've got Adam Strange. You've got Star Sapphire. You've got Green Arrow, Dreamer, and then Galaxy, who I never knew about. And she
The
is
YA.
wonderfully delightful.
Yeah.
She is fantastic in this book. It is a great little one shot. Good job, guys. And it leads directly into the weekly DC Pride event that they've got going on after this.
Oh, the Dream Girls, Dreamers?
Okay.
Yes.
That's cool.
So it leads directly into that. So there's your cover A, and then there's your cover B. We got facsimiles. Batman Dark Knight Returns, issue number 3, or as they call it, book 3. So there's your cover A, and then all new Frank Miller cover for cover B.
We also still have books 1 and 2.
Hey, all right. And then multitudes of reprints. DCX Sonic, whatever, like 10th print, but it makes a whole, like, just run across. Cover, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, and issue 5.
Why does he have Legos on his feet?
Yeah, I don't get it. They
I
look
don't
like
know.
Legos.
Oh, I threw a bone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody
I-
else has
Yeah.
those,
I asked
Yeah.
Kevin and Andrew earlier. We couldn't figure it out.
No. So, yeah, there
but
you go.
they all connect.
They do.
They look great.
It's awesome. More second prints. Bleeding Hearts number 2, second print for that. Fourth print for DC KO number 1. And a second print for DC KO number 2, which is thank you, DC, because we've had so many people looking for it because we have issues 1, we have issue 3, we have issue 4. Now we have issue 2. So good job. Collection-wise, Teen Titans by Jeff Johns, the Compendium Volume 1. Fantastic compendium. I really highly recommend it.
Jeff Johns
it's
was
wonderful.
only writing gold in that era.
He really was. Next to that, DC Files Joker Last Ha is a bunch of the 1970s Joker stories, including his 9-issue series that they are releasing issue number 10 in this collection only.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's probably why we
I
have
didn't
2.
know that.
right. The full Batman by Chip Zdarsky omnibus, volume 1. So he did enough for 2 volumes.
I don't know,
Oh
those
yeah,
one-
because
yeah,
this
one
has the
shots
detective. Yeah. So yeah, great stuff by Zdarsky. There you go. Maybe Ben's second trade paperback of the week.
Dude, I'm so
Omega Men by Tom Taylor. It's the full deluxe edition. $50 get you that.
It is essentially Tom Taylor taking the idiom of one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter and applying it to the Green Lantern universe.
and it is phenomenal. It is a purely perfect 12-issue contained series. Yeah, it's only Tom King can get that right.
Yeah. So there you go. JLVGVK, Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, Volume 2, hardcover, $30. It's Justice League vs. Monsters. You can't beat it. Justice League Unlimited's Volume 2, it's The Road to KO. And then Nerd Inferno, it's the Essential Evan Dorkin. We got a bunch of them because I love them. Andrea loves them. John really loves them. John's daughter is loving them. It is everything you need to know about Evan Dorkin. It is full of hate and humor and awesomeness in one $35 collection.
Pretty much his catharsis just on the page.
Exactly. It's fantastic. Next to that, Trailer Park Warlock. I had not heard of it. I was flipping through it, and boy, it is a ton of fun. It is, as they say, sometimes when you're living in a trailer park, you just need a sorcerer hanging around to take care of the demons and stuff. So, perfect.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best title on the table.
Right? Oh, yeah. Next to that is Stimulus. It is a series of one-shots in a collection, all by the same writer from Dark Horse Comics. And it is basically a big, giant anthology book that none of us has heard of, but it looks really, really cool. Next to that, the collection for Dan Brereton's Nocturnal's Sinister Path. And then we've got Hellboy in Love, Black Eyes. It is a one-shot. It's a beautiful one-shot. It is very relaxed and calm, and the interior looks just like that cover, and it's beautiful. So, perfect. Harley Quinn Elvira's on issue number 6. If you haven't gotten into it already, come on, what are you waiting for? Giant Size Savage Tales, issue number 1. Honestly, the big thing about that is Alan Quartermain makes an appearance. So Dynamite finally got Alan Quartermain good for them. So, yeah. And then we've got Tony Millionaire's Oddball Odyssey from Bad Idea. If you've never read Tony Millionaire's Sock Puppets, then you're missing out. But man, it is a weird, crazy book, and I love the fact that Bad Idea is putting out some Tony Millionaire stuff. It is oversized. It's fantastic.
It is odd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is odd. It's readable. It's not like what's going on here, but it is when it's odd.
Yeah. So there's your cover A, and then we have a Tintin cover B. And then Warbird is Bad Ideas, little preview book for the series. Gorgeous artwork. It is. I cannot wait to read the rest of the series. Great.
So that's number 0. That's your starting point.
That's your starting point. Power Rangers Prime is on volume 3. We got that collection there. Flash Gordon Quarterly is on volume 2. So we got that collection. But we also have Flash Gordon Quarterly issue number 7 on the table. From the Gotcha Man series, it's Ed Impulse, issue number 1.
It's Red Impulse.
It's Red Impulse.
That's just a lowercase.
Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
Stylized art.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's not a good font choice.
No,
They got you.
They got me. So, and then we get to 51, which is awesome. There's your issue 1. There's your issue 2.
It's a great Mad Kid book. We should have read it a month ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Wish I would have read it a month ago.
more second prints. Exorcism at Buckingham Palace. There's your issue 1.
That's a sweet cover.
Oh, it is. And then we get to match up with Exorcism Buckingham Palace number 2. More number 2s. Quiet Place, Storm Warning, issue number 2. And then we have some IDW classics. Star Trek Lower Decks number 1, $2. Can't beat that. But next to it, Rocketeer number 1, $2. Can't beat that. But even better, Rocketeer Thrills and Chills. I'm going to hold it up. It's the IDW Classic Collection. Has the entire Dave Stevens run, which wasn't that big, but also all the Rocketeer Adventures stories that came out years later, and they're wonderful. It is a beautiful book. It's $15. Can't beat it.
That's great.
Yeah, fantastic. Then we got kids' books. We're gonna go Captain Underpants. It is the first epic manga. Dab Pilkey's writing it, and it is a full-on manga Captain Underpants. Can't beat it. National Geographic Kids, Captain America, Cross Country. Wonderful. More Archie facsimiles. This one's the... I feel it's a facsimile. Or no, it's a one-shot.
It's
okay,
a one-shot.
New one-shot. Arcade Game Gallery. There's your cover A. There's your cover B.
It's a me.
Baby Garfield's on issue number 2.
Yes.
Issue number 1 was awesome.
Oh,
Issue
there's
number
the
2
face.
is just as good.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Street Sharks has an annual.
Yes.
I mean, come on. And then Donald Duck's on issue number 3 of its new series from Fantagraphics. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for a Fifth Wednesday,
Yeah.
actually. We
There's
kind of
some
made fun
really
of this
good
table
stuff.
on paper, but now it's we had fun. We had fun this week. And we're going to have fun this weekend at Free Comic Book Day. So will you. And we'll see you there. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll see you tomorrow for your comics. And Saturday for your free comics. Free comics.